Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to today's morning ramble. And I'm back in LA, and I was catching up with my friends, and one of my best friends, the parents of a couple of my godchildren, shared one of my godkids' Christmas lists. So I've written it down here. I'll post a picture of the original one, but this was his wish list to Santa for this year. 1, Gravitrax, which I assume are some kind of cool car racing thing. 2, wisdom. Very, very handy. 3, my own new iPad, blue cover. 4, to be great at video games, and then there's a note to Santa, I'm not that good, which I think is very honest. 5, to get a family trip to Italy, Thailand, Singapore, Fiji, Bahamas, then home. We're going to come back to that one. That turns out to be important later. 6, a big trampoline. 7, a hammock. 8, love. 9, a good year. I think that's a pretty good list, and his mom thought that was a pretty good list, but she said to him, hon, you know, that trip to Italy and Thailand and Singapore and Fiji and Bahamas, that would cost a lot of money. And he said, Mom, don't worry about it. It's not our problem. Santa will figure it out. Now, she laughed, and I laughed, and I'm guessing you probably laugh when you hear that. But the kid might be onto something in my experience, because while I don't believe that there is a big fat guy with a white beard who's delivering presents to us all year long, one of the things I've learned over the years is that we get obsessed with the idea that if it's to be, it's up to me. That the only way anything's going to happen in the world or in our lives is if we make it happen. And yet, when I look at how the coolest things that I have in my world that I've been able to create or be a part of creating in my world have happened, there's always this big piece in the middle that could never have been predicted. That there's no way I could have planned on when they first happened. And I bet if you look at the coolest things that have happened in your world, there's a whole bunch of things in the middle that you would just go, I don't know how it happened. And depending on your beliefs, you would say, well, it's a miracle, or I prayed to God and God delivered, or I got lucky, or sometimes shit just happens that way. There's a cartoon that I put in my book, The Inside Out Revolution. I think it's from the New Yorker originally, of 2 mathematicians looking at a board, and there's a big formula across the top, and then that's step 1, and then step 2 is, and then a miracle happens. And then step 3 is the resolution of the equation. And one of the guys is saying to the other ones, I think you need to be a bit more specific in step 2. When it comes to creating, we need to be less specific in step 2. Because there's always a step 2. And then a miracle happens. Or you don't have to worry about it. Santa's got it. Or something will come to you. That may be in the form of an idea or an inspiration. It may be in the form of an opportunity that might not have even existed had you not set out in that direction. It might be in the form of an opportunity that was always there, but until you were ready to look, you never noticed it. And if you go into an act of creation knowing that you don't have to know how you're going to make it happen, that literally you can, I was doing an interview for the You Can Heal Your Life World Summit today, and as part of that interview, one of the quotes that was in the book of the author that I was interviewing was, you don't have to already have the plane. You can build the plane while you're already in the air. And if you understand that that's how things work, that's how stuff gets created in the world, then you can set out in the direction of your dreams boldly, even though you have no idea how they're going to come out. You can make your ultimate wish list to Santa, and if there are things on there that you have no idea how you're going to do, or how you're going to get, or how they're going to happen, you don't have to worry about it. Santa's got it. Miracles happen. The universe just kind of works that way. That once we are in motion, all sorts of things occur that we could never have guessed at in advance. So what's on your wish list? And if you've got some cool stuff on your wish list, go ahead and put it in the comment section below. And until next time, have fun, learn heaps, and don't worry about it. Santa's got it.